Alrighty, what is going on, guys? So, you're probably wondering, what am I doing with this giant whiteboard? Why have I got this on my knee and not on a stand? And why am I sitting so uncomfortably and awkwardly in front of the camera here with my pen? I'm about to write something on the board. Well, good question. We are going to talk about New Year's resolutions and how you're going to actually achieve them, okay? Now, this isn't just, advice for fitness or coaching. This is going to help you regardless of what your goals are, whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's fucking travel, whether it's relationships, whatever your goal is. This video will help you, okay? So, but before we do anything, I'll go get my thinking cap on because I'm autistic like that. Okay, now we're ready. We're ready for battle. We're ready for war. So let's wage figurative war on your New Year's goals for 2026, all right? Like a Roman legionnaire conquering Gaul, all right? We need to take the Gallic tribes and turn them into economy profiteering city-states, okay? The Gauls have great fertile soil to produce produce, all right? Cattle and shit, all right? And wine and shit, all right, and olive oil. Actually, olive oil, this is me going on a bit of a tangent. I'm gonna come back to the video, but olive oil was such a fucking luxurious, not a luxurious, but a common currency back in the day. It was used for so many different things, for cleaning, for bathing, for everything, for food. All right, olive oil in the Mediterranean back in the Roman times was fucking elite. Anyway, that's why they took Gaul. Grow some more olive groves. Anyway, back to this. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they did it for wine. Tangent over, back to the video. I'm cutting straight back because I can go on all day about the Roman Empire. So, God, I shouldn't put this hat on, it's distracting. New Year's resolutions, how are we going to achieve them? So, you have a New Year's resolution, okay? I don't know if you can see that in the video. It's kind of back to front. I'm probably gonna have to flip the video so you can read it properly. New Year's resolution. Now, you might have a laundry list of things. Maybe you have like, fucking heaps of different dot points. Oh, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. I want a fucking cat, I want a dog, I want a fucking BMW or some shit. I want a fucking hot baddie, I want a himbo, whatever your preference is. I'm not here to judge, my friend. Whatever your goals are, you have goals, okay? Now, you'll have like 20 things on that list, but let's be realistic. How many times have we written out a New Year's list and achieved like maybe one or half of one in that year, okay? Let's be so fucking for real. Most people who set New Year's resolutions don't actually achieve them, okay? So, we're gonna scrap this laundry list of 20 plus ideas and we're gonna refine it. So I want all of you to do this exercise. I want you to pick from your list of 20 or 10 or whatever you do this year, the top 3 things you want. And I mean really refine it down to 3 very specific goals you want. So for me, for example, it is fitness, obviously, because I'm a fitness channel slash, I don't know what I am, a personality, I suppose, or getting there. Fitness, okay, my entire personality is my physique. For me, it's fitness. For me, it's also business. So obviously, looking to expand my, my fucking time into business opportunities and making more of my own income, I guess. So fitness, business, and then another goal for me, probably fitness, business, and I'd like to travel. I would love to take my mum to Fiji to see her family and for her to show me where she grew up. So travel Fiji, okay? That's my goal. Fiji. The other 2 are pretty obscure. So let's go into that. So that's my 3, okay? So in order for me, we've got to be sensible about this. In order for me to achieve all 3, let alone one of these things, I need to have a plan. I need a strategy. I need a stratagem. Okay, I need to implement something that is going to actually get me there. Okay, so first what we do is we plan. Okay, so for my fitness goals, I plan it out. So this becomes a plan. Business becomes a plan. How do I start a business, or how do I fucking invest more into my businesses? And then Fiji plan. Okay, but they're all plans, all piece of plans. Okay, in the plan, we have to come up with a couple of different things, right? So for the plan, let's say, for fitness, I have to come up with periodization, or, I've got a coach, so I let him manage my fitness really. But we periodize the year out. So we go, okay, so the first 3 months, we're going to focus on recomp phase for the first maybe 8 weeks. And then we're going to go into like a bit more of a push phase, put in a little bit more lean tissue, and then we go into a big off season. Okay, so an off season is my fitness goal. Probably going to look a bit fluffy. But the goal is to retain some leanness with my protocols. Off season is the fitness goal. Okay, so I plan that around that. My diet, my training, everything that we do encompasses and contributes towards the fitness goal that I have. And so my goal at the end of it will be obviously to put on at least 5 kilos of lean tissue. That's my goal with fitness. Okay, so we plan that out. Same with business. So for me, for business, it's come up with I need seed money first. So get seed money to start new venture. Okay, seed money, start new venture. Okay, cool. You can't even read that. That's like fucking Simlish. That's worse than the Simlish. That's like ancient Sumerian or some shit. Okay, that's like alien speak. Ignore that. It makes sense to me. I'm just doing this for textile effect. Okay, seed money for business. I also need to plan out a business plan. Okay, so I need to do my actual research, my analysis of the market, see where I sit, see where my competitors sit, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I need to develop an implementation plan as well. Okay, and then I need to scope out actually. Scope out costs, etc., time, etc. You get the idea, okay? That's all part of the plan. Business is a bit more intricate because it's like you're creating an entirely new system of making money. It's quite an extensive process. And then travel, so plan. Okay, so this will hopefully come off the back of, my successes financially, but travel plan. So what do I need to do? Okay, so, Fiji, best time to go is in summer. So I got to plan around going in like December-ish period, or summer period. Summer. Okay, so when's that? That gives me my timeline, so time frame to get the money sorted to pay for the tickets. Budget, okay. Yep, budget. Fuck, it's so hard writing left-handed like a fist. Anyway, summer, time, budget, okay? So those are kind of like roughly what I'm doing right now. So, and then what I'll do from there is I'll implement. Okay, so implementation. So this is when we actually go and we actually do what we said we're gonna do, okay? And we've already mapped everything out, and these will overlap with each other. You don't have to do one at a time exclusively. That's why I say 3 things is good, because you can kind of manage 3 things simultaneously. You can have 3 priorities. Any more than that, and you start to, from personal experience, I find, you start to struggle quite a bit with meeting those obligations. I should know, because I've, this last year I've done a bodybuilding show, I ran my own online coaching business, trying to hold down a full-time job, and I was doing Magic Men as well. Like, it was a lot going on. There's 4 things going on, and it was almost unmanageable, but I fucking got through it, okay? So 3 things. Implement everything you took from the above planning phase. And for that, the only real thing with that is just discipline and consistency, right? So making sure that you are doing it. I set phone reminders on my phone, so certain times in the day I'll be like, fucking remember to do this, discipline, that way I can just stay on top of it, and consistencies, and I'm doing it every day I'm doing something, okay? So with my obviously saving for a Fiji trip, it may be like once every pay I allocate $100 or $200, whatever my time to cost plan is, and I put that in an account, and that's my goal, my budgeting goal, okay? And disciplined, consistent, that's the main 2 things, implementation. And finally, once you've done that, okay, you should, in theory, achieve your goal. Okay? That's how you have to plan your New Year's. Anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that made sense. So don't just go into New Year's planning and thinking, oh, I'm just gonna fucking write a list of things that I want to do. Actually spend the time to sit down and thoroughly plan it, Realistically, you should have probably planned this out maybe a week ago, because it does take a bit of time to process everything. For me, I've got a couple of spinning plates over here that I need to look at reassessing or reevaluating and pivoting from. That's going to be part of my planning. So this isn't my plan, by the way. This is just a rough sketch of what I plan on doing. But I plan on, expanding on this and going way more in depth. The more effort you put into planning, the planning phase, the easier it is going to be to execute. And yes, things are going to come up that are going to like send you sideways left and right, but your objective is still going to be set and you're going to do your very best to achieve it. It's better to have a plan than no plan at all. Anyway, I hope that helped, guys. See, I'm telling you, this fucking helmet has magical powers, all right? I'm able to think a lot clearer with a big fucking steel bucket on my head. So go forth, conquer Gaul, all right? Conquer your dreams, your goals, and I hope 2026 treats you guys well. Anyway, that's it from Autistic Heston. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you next time.